Alex Ferguson is set to retire. This is pretty shocking stuff. This was such a surprise to me, and I'm sure it will be a surprise to many of you guys listening. So Ferguson, it was always on the cards that he would retire from Manchester United. It was mentioned a couple of years ago that he would retire, and he's just sort of kept it going over the years. And he said that as long as he was in good health and stuff, he would keep the dream going. And as far as I'm aware, he still is in good health. But I think the reason he is retiring is because he has won the Barclays Premier League title. He wants to go out on a high, and although this is surprising, you could see why he would want to retire after winning his 13th league title personally. So I think it's sort of a good time and a bad time for him to leave. I mean, the end of the season, the very last game when Man United lift the trophy, and with Ferguson retiring, that is going to be such a special occasion, and it would definitely be one of the sort of historic moments to be at Old Trafford that day. But I think Ferguson realises that maybe next season he might not win the Barclays Premier League. It's going to be so tough. I think Man City will get back at their A game. I think Chelsea, you've still got Spurs, possibly Arsenal will come into that. So you've got all these teams going for it, and I'm not sure if Man United would be able to retain their title. It would be definitely tough. And also Champions League. I personally thought Ferguson would only retire after he won another Champions League, because how great would that be, going out after winning a Champions League? I think going out on winning the Premiership title is just as good, to be honest, but imagine winning the Champions League. Now I think also he's going to retire because he's seen what Bundesliga teams are like now. He's seen the Spanish teams are still there. There's so much teams that I'm going to be honest are better than Man United, and Man United would struggle to get that Champions League. But let's just talk about how great Sir Alex Ferguson has been. He has been such a brilliant servant to the Barclays Premier League. He's Scottish, so that makes me look up to him so much. I respect him so much, even though I'm not a Manchester United fan. But he is an absolute legend. He started off Scottish football, of course. He won the European Cup with Aberdeen. I mean, that is just so special. Then he went to Manchester United. He never had the best first few seasons, but then he managed to start racking up the titles. And look how many great teams he has made over the years he's been there. And I think that this team, Man United, this is why it's such a surprise that he's retiring, is because this team he's got, let's not beat around the bush, it's not the best team he's ever had. It's far from it. But it is a young side, it is developing, and I thought he would have stayed another few seasons at least to get this team better, stronger, get the younger guys more experience and stuff, and get an absolute winning team. But of course, that doesn't seem like it's going to be the case now. So Ferguson, he's leaving on a high, and I respect that, and I respect, of course, that he's getting older. He might not be quite sort of able to do it as he might have. So Alex Ferguson, you've been such a great servant to Barclays Premier League, and of course everyone wishes you all the best for the future. Now let's talk about people that might take over from the Man United job. In the next 48 hours, it was said on Sky Sports that Man United would reveal who the next manager is, and it looks like Davy Moyes, the Everton manager, is in prime position to take over from the job. Now I think, although Jose Mourinho says it looks like he probably will go back to Chelsea, this throws a spanner in the works for them. I think Mourinho would love the Man United job. He's always looked up to Ferguson, and I think that if he took over that for Ferguson, what a manager that would be, taking over for Ferguson, wouldn't it? And I think he would love the challenge, although it looks like he will go back to Chelsea. But it's definitely a possibility that Mourinho could get the United job. Now, I'm not going to talk about bets or whatever, who will get the job, but I think if David Moyes did get the Man United job, then that would be really good. It looks like David Moyes might leave in the summer from Everton, because think of the challenges David Moyes has had to deal with. He's not had much money, and this season I don't know if it will happen, but he nearly got Everton to the Champions League. That was absolutely incredible. He's had them there before. He's had them so high up in the table with so little money, and he's built an absolutely great squad as well with the amount of money he's had, and he's just completely transformed Everton. He's done so well in his time there, and I think he is Scottish as well, so that's why I would love to see him go to Man U. I think he's an underrated manager. He would do well at Man United. He might not do it in the first few seasons, but give him time, he would do it. And although, again, I'm not a Man United fan, I would like to see Davy Moyes carry Ferguson's legacy and continue with this great team and just go on. And it would really be nice to see Davy Moyes at a club that's got more money, a club that's slightly, let's not beat around the bush again. Man United, one of the highest known clubs in the world, and it would just be nice to see Davy Moyes getting recognition for such a good manager he is. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Tell me in the comments whether you think Davy Moyes, Jose Mourinho, whoever you think will take over from Fergie. Leave that in the comments, and also tell me what you thought of Fergie, what his best matches were, or something like that. It'd be really interesting to hear what you guys think. And until my next video, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.